If you're uncertain about whether to keep someone in your life or struggling with the idea of ending communication, it's essential to pay attention to signs that may indicate God is guiding you to let this person go. Relationships can be complex, often leaving you torn between holding on out of loyalty or habit and letting go for your well-being and spiritual growth. This internal conflict can be overwhelming, but recognizing subtle signs from God can bring clarity. In today's discussion, I'll explore 5 signs that suggest God may be advising you to let go of someone. These signs can help you make a difficult decision about ending a relationship that might no longer serve your growth. Additionally, I'll provide practical guidance on how to handle such situations with grace and wisdom. If you're feeling alone or dealing with a period of separation, remember that God is always present to offer comfort and reassurance. Your feelings of confusion or distress are valid, and seeking divine guidance can bring peace to your heart. God has a unique purpose for your life, and every choice you make, including the people you allow into your life, should be intentional. Relationships are key in shaping your spiritual and personal journey. When someone is a blessing, God strengthens the bond. But if they hinder your progress, He will provide signs to reevaluate that relationship. For example, a major sign to watch for is when someone's values are in constant conflict with yours. If their beliefs clash with your faith or undermine your principles, it's a strong indicator that this person may no longer be contributing positively to your life. Additionally, if someone negatively influences your actions, leading you away from your spiritual commitments, it may be time to reconsider the relationship. Recognizing these signs and acting on them will keep you aligned with God's purpose for your life. Constant arguments and disrespect are significant red flags in any relationship. If you find yourself repeatedly in conflict with someone and their behavior consistently disrespects or invalidates your thoughts, ideas, and feelings, it's crucial to address these issues with seriousness. God's intention for relationships is that they should be based on love, mutual respect, and peace. When a relationship is dominated by ongoing disputes and disrespect, it not only affects your emotional well-being, but also distracts you from fulfilling your life's purpose and goals. Even if this person is a family member or someone you've known for a long time, if the relationship consistently causes stress, it may be time to distance yourself for the sake of your personal peace. In the Bible, Abraham's decision to separate from his nephew Lot is an example of how even family relationships can reach a point where separation is necessary for peace and growth. If a relationship begins to stifle your growth, whether spiritually, emotionally, or personally, it's a strong indication that you might need to reconsider its place in your life. A healthy relationship should contribute positively to your development and support your aspirations. However, if someone constantly discourages you, distracts you from your goals, or pulls you away from your spiritual practices, it's a sign that this relationship is not serving your best interests. Furthermore, if you often feel uneasy or uncomfortable around someone, this is a powerful indicator that they may not be meant to remain in your life. Your emotional responses can offer valuable insights, as the Holy Spirit often uses feelings of restlessness, anxiety, or discomfort to signal that something isn't right. Trusting these emotional cues as potential messages from God can guide you in making the difficult decision to end or alter a relationship. Constant arguments and disrespect within a relationship are clear indicators that the relationship may not be healthy for you. Disagreements are a normal part of any relationship, but when conflict becomes a recurring pattern and the person consistently dismisses your ideas or makes you feel inferior, it signals deeper issues. God's desire for relationships is that they are marked by love, peace, and mutual respect. When a relationship is filled with constant conflict and disrespect, it can drain your emotional energy and hinder your ability to live out your purpose. Even if this person is a family member or someone you've known for a long time, consistently negative interactions may require creating distance. This doesn't mean abandoning the relationship completely, but stepping back to protect your well-being and focus on personal growth. Another sign that someone may not be right for your life is if they are hindering your personal growth. A healthy relationship should support and enhance your development, just as you should aim to add value to others' lives. If you notice that someone frequently discourages you or pulls you away from your passions and goals, it's a signal that they may not be contributing positively to your journey. For example, if a friend consistently tries to divert you from your spiritual practices or encourages behaviors that conflict with your values, this can impede your growth and well-being. Relationships that create obstacles rather than support can hold you back from reaching your full potential. Reassessing the roles such individuals play in your life can help you stay focused on your true purpose. Feeling uneasy or uncomfortable around someone is another powerful sign that they may not be meant to be a part of your life. These feelings, such as restlessness or anxiety, should not be ignored. When you commit your life to Christ, you invite the Holy Spirit to guide you, offering wisdom and discernment in navigating relationships. The Holy Spirit helps you recognize what aligns with God's plan. And if you constantly feel unsettled in someone's presence, it may be a warning. These emotional responses can signal that this person may not be supportive of your growth or could be a negative influence. Trusting these feelings and acknowledging them as potential warnings can help you make decisions about whether to distance yourself from that individual. The Holy Spirit's guidance is crucial in helping you navigate these situations, ensuring that you stay aligned with God's plan. Recognizing these signs and making the decision to remove someone from your life can be emotionally challenging, especially when a deep connection is involved. Ending a relationship, even when necessary for your well-being, often comes with feelings of guilt, sadness, or fear of loneliness. This emotional difficulty is natural, reflecting the bond you shared with that person. However, sometimes letting go is essential for your growth and overall well-being. Seeking guidance from the Holy Spirit during this transition can provide the strength and clarity needed to manage the change with grace. Setting clear and respectful boundaries with the person can help you manage this change without unnecessary conflict. Boundaries protect your emotional and spiritual health, allowing you to distance yourself from someone who may not be contributing positively to your life. This doesn't mean cutting off all contact harshly, but rather approaching the situation with love, respect, and understanding. Trust that God will bring new, supportive relationships into your life, helping you to remain focused on your goals and spiritual journey. By letting go of those who no longer align with God's plan, you create space for relationships that contribute to your growth. Embracing the belief that God will fill the space left by someone who is no longer meant to be in your life with new, meaningful connections is crucial. God's plan is always for your good, and He will provide the right people to support your growth and spiritual development. These new relationships can offer the encouragement and companionship needed to help you remain aligned with your values and goals. Letting go of relationships that no longer serve your well-being opens the door to new opportunities for positive connections, allowing you to fulfill your purpose and grow in alignment with God's plan. Placing your trust in God's guidance is essential when making decisions about relationships. The Holy Spirit offers support, wisdom, and strength during challenging times. By continuously praying and seeking God's direction, you ensure that you're aligning your actions with His plan for your life, especially when it comes to relationships. As you embrace new opportunities and build positive, supportive connections, you will find that God will guide you toward the right people and help you distance yourself from those who may hinder your progress. Incorporating God's guidance into your decision-making is crucial for building a fulfilling and purposeful life. The people you surround yourself with can have a profound impact on your emotional and spiritual well-being. Navigating the complexities of relationships while staying true to God's plan can be difficult, but it's important to remember that His plan is always rooted in love, growth, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. Relationships that align with God's will foster your spiritual development and support your journey toward achieving your potential. The journey of aligning your life with God's purpose requires reliance on divine guidance. The Holy Spirit plays a crucial role in providing wisdom, discernment, and direction, acting as a constant guide to help you discern what is right and wrong in your relationships. By actively seeking this guidance, you make spiritually enriching decisions that promote personal and relational growth. When you allow God's guidance to shape your decisions, you open yourself to a life that is aligned with your values. This alignment ensures that your actions and relationships reflect your commitment to living a life that honors God. It helps you build connections that resonate with the deeper truths God has instilled in you, leading to a more fulfilling life. Following God's guidance often requires making necessary changes in relationships, which can be difficult. Sometimes, this means letting go of people who no longer contribute positively to your growth. While emotionally challenging, this step creates space for new, supportive relationships that align with your goals. Surrounding yourself with individuals who encourage and uplift you strengthens your spiritual journey and leads to growth. Building positive relationships involves actively seeking and nurturing those that align with your values. These relationships provide support, accountability, and encouragement, helping you stay focused on your path. The presence of these individuals in your life is evidence of God's plan unfolding, as they contribute to your growth and overall well-being. It is crucial to recognize that trusting in God's plan requires both patience and faith. There are moments in life when you may not immediately understand why certain relationships are evolving or why difficult decisions must be made. In the midst of challenging situations, it can be hard to see the bigger picture or discern how current circumstances are working toward your greater good. However, faith in God's plan means trusting that, even when the path is unclear, He is orchestrating everything for your ultimate benefit. By embracing this faith, you can approach life's complexities with a sense of peace, knowing that God is guiding you toward something greater. Patience is key during this process, as God's timing is often different from our own. You may find yourself questioning why certain relationships are no longer serving you, or why you are being led to make specific changes. During these times, it's essential to lean on faith and trust that God is leading you toward a future that aligns with His greater plan for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds us that God's plan is to prosper us and give us hope, even when the journey feels uncertain or challenging. By trusting in this promise, you can maintain hope, even when the answers are not immediately clear. Remaining open to God's direction also means being willing to adjust your course as needed. Life is full of unforeseen circumstances, and following God's plan requires a level of flexibility and responsiveness. Sometimes, this may involve letting go of relationships that once seemed significant, but no longer contribute to your growth or purpose. It might also mean embracing new opportunities or people that align more closely with the values and goals God has placed on your heart. This openness to change is part of what it means to live a life aligned with God's will. Regularly seeking God's guidance through prayer, reflection, and attentiveness to the Holy Spirit's promptings helps you remain on the right path. By doing so, you become more attuned to God's will, making it easier to make decisions that honor Him. The process of aligning your life with God's plan is an ongoing journey, not just a single moment of decision. It requires continuous effort, introspection, and a willingness to adapt as you grow in your faith. As you seek to build a life that is meaningful and purposeful, you must regularly evaluate your relationships, actions, and goals to ensure that they are in harmony with your spiritual growth and commitment to God's will. This dynamic process calls for a heart that is open to growth, change, and the deepening of your relationship with God. Ultimately, incorporating God's guidance into your decision-making process is a powerful way to cultivate a fulfilling and purposeful life. The Holy Spirit provides the wisdom and discernment necessary to navigate complex decisions with clarity. Trusting in God's plan allows you to make choices that align with your values, creating space for relationships that support your spiritual and personal growth. As you remain open to God's direction and are willing to make changes when needed, you position yourself to live a life rich in meaning and purpose. This ongoing journey of faith requires patience, openness, and a deep commitment to living in accordance with God's plan. By embracing this process, you can build a life that reflects the love, growth, and fulfillment God desires for you. It's a journey of trust and obedience, where each step taken in alignment with God's will brings you closer to the life of abundance and purpose that He has uniquely designed for you.